County champions Essex survived a late scare as they beat last season's runners-up Lancashire inside 3 days for a second time this summer. With rain bringing an early end to play on day 2, it was still in the balance for both sides at Old Trafford in this Division 1 clash. Essex with Adam Wheater and Simon Harmer at the crease, 6 wickets down and trailing the visitors' first innings total by 80. After a lost half hour due to unforeseen circumstances, Wheater and Harmer played it safe in the early part of the morning. The first wicket of that delayed session saw Harmer fall victim to an LBW shout off of the bowling of Bailey. Essex 253 for 7. Another leg before decision followed for Bailey. This time Wheater is victim, with the wicketkeeper departing for 41. In what was becoming something of a trademark, Bailey then trapped Porter LBW for a duck, his 25th wicket of the season, leaving the visitors 260 for 9. With an extended period before lunch, Cook and Wagner looked to bed in and form a last wicket stand. The first 6 of the match came from unlikely source at Old Trafford, Lanc's old boy Wagner haunting his former employers. Wagner's joy was short-lived, however. Following a Bailey delivery, he managed to pick out Davis at deep mid-wicket, meaning the visitors were all out for 302 with a 1-run lead heading into the second innings. England opener Jennings struggled against Porter in the opening over, and upon a 5th delivery saw his effort caught at second slip by Harmer and departed for a duck. None for 1 quickly became none for 2, as Sam Cook's ball saw Davis completely misjudge the flight, and the senior cook, Alistair, was on hand for the catch. Hamid managed to 4 before lunch, but the morning session had already swung in the favour of the visitors, with 2 wickets from the first 3 overs of the host's second innings. The county champions Essex confident in the knowledge that Lancashire's openers had been removed with ease. 3 balls after lunch and the wickets started falling again. Hamid caught behind by Wheater off a Porter delivery. Lancashire would have looked to their captain Livingston to try and calm things down at the crease. He was out LBW, the score 23 for 4. Harmer came into the bowling attack for Essex and immediately made an impact. Skipper Tender Scarter on hand to make a stunning catch as Villas aimed for the onside boundary. With the home side reeling, Porter decided to make matters worse. He claimed his 4th wicket, LBW once again, Clark was out for a duck and Lancashire were 29 for 6. Not to be outdone, Harmer picked up another wicket of his own. Having made 10 runs, Chanderpaul fell victim to an LBW call as the home side's dismal second innings showed no signs of improving. With hope fading for Lancashire, it was down to the unlikely duo of Mennie and Bailey to provide some hope, which they did for a while, with both men managing to secure much-needed boundaries. Bailey's bright spell ended on 16 as he spooned a Harmer ball to Tender Scarter. The hosts 75 for 8. Clearly in the mood, Harmer tempted onions into an effort that landed in the hands of Alistair Cook at long on, with Lancashire on 95 for 9. Tea was brought by the dismissal of Parkinson, only managing 1 run before being bowled by Porter. The hosts all out for 105. So Essex entered the break knowing that the target for victory would be 105, thanks in part to Porter's fifer. Having only made 3 in the first innings, Chopra's second effort saw minimal improvement, just 6 runs before being bowled by Onions for a second time. The guest started the evening 7 for 1, just 2 overs in. Onions was in no mood to give Essex an easy run to victory. He removed the second opener Alistair Cook when his shot found the hands of Hamid. 2 wickets down and Essex still needing 83 runs to win. What may have looked straightforward at tea turned out to be anything but for Essex. Onions continued his run through the top order when Wesley was caught behind by Villas with the visitors 39 for 3. Mennie decided to step in and give Onions a hand next, and over later he bowled Lawrence, sending the off-stump flying for just 3. After a positive start with the ball in hand for the home side, the tide turned as Bapar and Tender Scarter racked up the runs. Just 12 runs short of victory, skipper Tender Scarter departed. Looking for a big drive off of Parkinson, he managed to find Davis instead of the boundary. Essex 93 for 5. Bapara sealed the inevitable win in style, sweeping a 4 off Parkinson. The champions picking up their 3rd win of the season, and with it 22 points. Just the 6 points for Lancashire on a day that saw 20 wickets fall at Old Trafford.